As the week goes on, Capcom slowly reveals more Street Fighter 6 features and what the game has to offer. No, this is not leaks from other people. This is actual Street Fighter content coming from Capcom, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at it. The Devil Inside is Jamie's signature move where he takes a swig of his Kai Unleashing drink to rise his drink level, where higher levels unlock additional moves. So basically this sounds like G level up feature in Street Fighter 5. Every time he levels up, he gets new features to his special moves. So let's go ahead and take a look at this and see what it's looking like. All right, takes a drink. He gets a dive kick that knocks down. He drinks more, and now he starts to break it down. Okay, so I'm pretty sure each move has a different input. I wonder, do he gain access to these moves, or do they become better? Higher levels unlock. Okay, so he unlocked more moves. Okay, all right. So they don't get amplified like G's in Street Fighter 5. He actually unlocked more moves. Okay, so that's pretty unique. All right, so the dive kick causes a knockdown, and he starts breaking it down. Now, I wonder if this is plus on block. Is it safe on block? Is it punishable on block? These are all potential questions that we can bring up. So what y'all think in the comments? Do y'all think this would be something that can be abused? I feel like if it's gonna be something that gets unlocked at a higher swig level, it might actually be safe on block. And of course it causes a knockdown when on once it actually hits the opponent, my bad. It causes a knockdown, but it's not a hard knockdown. So that's pretty legit right there. This character is looking pretty unique. I'm actually curious to see exactly what he brings to the table, because I feel like every fighting game has like that drunken kung fu style. Tekken, we have somebody, but I can't think of his name. In Mortal Kombat, we have the dude that carries like the big jug. I can't think of his name either. Y'all know who I'm talking about if y'all played these other titles of fighting games. And now Street Fighter introduces their own drunken style fighter. Wonder what he's going to bring to the table. That's pretty unique. All right, so Hazogeki and Denjin Charge are new moves that reflect Ryu's continued journey to understand true strength. Alright, Fireball. A charge up to a Fireball that allows him to follow with a combo. Okay, so at first I actually thought that was a V skill, right? This little amplified charge move, I thought it was his V skill, but apparently this is actually his special move. So he now has a special move that amplifies him up, and it adds more attributes to his Hadouken, which allows him to do a combo. So I wonder if this is actually plus on block if it doesn't cause the actual hit. Ooh. And then of course this is just regular Fireball. This not even EX. So EX might have something even more. I ain't gonna lie, Ryu looking way more insane. So I'm actually happy to see Ryu getting better, because I feel like he's been a character that was good at first. Capcom dropped the overall Shoto nerf to the DPs, which made Ryu can basically fall off the map, and then they've been slowly buffing Ryu back up each patch, and now he looked like he's at a more higher time high in Street Fighter 6. And about this, I actually thought Ryu bopped Oro, because this robe looked like it was something that Oro was wearing, but apparently although Street Fighter 6 occurs after the Street Fighter 3 series, Ryu still feels that he's not there yet, though he seems to have gained more dignity. The way he wears the Kasai Buddhist robe is a renaissance of his master Goken. Right. Shout out to his master Goken. He is now taking on the look of who taught him the art of Street Fighter. Luke hit the streets. Luke's DDT and Overdrive Sandblast are new moves that empower his hard-hitting style. Alright, so how you looking now, Luke? Alright, we got a DDT. Alright, a DDT, and then his EX Fireball now has an additional shot that causes a knockdown. So in Street Fighter 5, as we all know, when you EX it, it pretty much just hits twice, and then it causes a knockdown. But now when he throw the EX this time, he's swinging them both from boom, and then the second one from the other hand. So that's real beautiful. Yo, look at these graphics, bro. Like, and then, bro, beautiful, bro. And to touch up on something else, right? This DDT. So as we all know, Luke was designed as an MMA fighter, right? He had the trunks on, he had the MMA gloves, he had the leg wear underneath the trunks. Like, he looked like an MMA fighter, but his moveset in Street Fighter V, he didn't really have like no grappling moves, right? Like, he was just hands, fireballs, DPs, low hits, and all that. But now with him actually having a DDT, he feels a little bit more MMA / wrestling type. So that's a good addition to what the character is supposed to be. And then the fireball, just fireball at that point. Like, it looks amazing. I'm actually pretty excited with the fact that Capcom is actually putting full thought into this game, because when Street Fighter V first dropped, of course the game wasn't completed, right? We had like 12 characters. We didn't have full access to everything. The game slowly became better over time. But with Street Fighter 6, it looked like it has more initial thought. As you know, they have the modern control type where they have one special buttons, so on and so on. So Capcom is putting a lot of thought in the Street Fighter 6, and I really, really respect this, right? So we have one more thing to look at that they recently showed. And of course, that is show your attitude with the game face feature in Street Fighter 6 by pressing directional buttons during the versus screen. Scroll at your opponent, act all smug, confuse them with a mixture of rapid emotions. So basically, just think about it. I'm saying, like, all different kind of emotions that you could throw out there. Now, of course, you're going to have people that just rapidly press all of them, right? You know what I'm saying? A little mix of everything. So, bada bing, bada boom. Let's go ahead and see what that's hitting for now. I'm still waiting on them to introduce the fact that both of these characters are walking out at the same time, which is actually signifying tag feature. Alright, I feel like Street Fighter 6 might be tag feature somewhere, similar to Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I could be wrong, I don't know, but this is actually kind of interesting. And now that I pause it at this screen, wait, hold on, look to y'all left real quick. Why I feel like this is the character that was sitting at the top of the building at the the actual trailer that was showcased not too long ago. I feel like this actually might be him, because the jacket looks the same, his hair looks kind of yellowish, and he's kind of got that dark complexion that had me wondering, like, is that a new character? So that might be him right there. That might actually be him. Ryu hates spiders? Wait, hold on. Ryu is 5'9", 187, likes martial arts, and he hates spiders. I never knew that. Wait, hold on. So what they got to say about Luke? Luke is 6'1", 198, likes traveling, PC games, and wacky t-shirts, and he hates horror games. Alrighty. Alright. Bada bing, bada boom. And the face features. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I like the fact that Luke looked like he'd been through like a lot of war. Like that scar on his face, I like that. They pretty much got rid of like all the stars that he had on his body, cause he was starred up from like left and right. So many questions, so many wonders. I just don't know where to go. But man, this is real interesting. Cause something else that I actually found note of is that they have an advantage stat right now. So if y'all look to y'all bottom left and then bottom right, there's a stat above Luke's name, and then there's a stat above Ryu's name, and it has 5 stars, and then it has like a C rating. So I wonder if this determine how the matchup is for the other character. I wonder if that's what that means, or maybe it's more of a personal stat, how you do in this matchup. I ain't gonna lie, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. So as of so far, y'all, that's pretty much all Capcom has decided to showcase to us. And of course, we did react to the actual Street Fighter 6 trailer. So if you are new to my channel because of this video right here and you did not get to see that, go ahead and click this link right here and you can see exactly how I felt about it. Just go ahead and click the video. It's Street Fighter 6, the announcement trailer. Enjoy.